Hello and welcome back. I'm Emily, the pastor at the McConnellsburg United Presbyterian Church.
And I'm Peter, the youth pastor from the McConnellsburg United Methodist Church.
Today is December 10th. We are almost halfway to Christmas. We are still in our week of peace. Last Sunday was Peace Sunday, and we talked about preparing for the Lord's arrival. And today I wanted to share with you another thing that my family would do to prepare the way of the Lord. We shared with you how to make these stars and these snowflakes, and Peter shared a story about the loon yesterday, all about preparing ourselves and our homes to welcome Jesus on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So this activity that we're going to share with you, we did at my grandma's house. Every year when we would gather there at Christmas time, we would cut up strips of paper, and together as a family, we would sit there and interlink them into a chain, a paper chain, that we would then hang in the living room. And as we made the chain, we would talk about the things from the past year that Jesus did for us. Like the year my baby cousin was born, we thanked God, we thanked Jesus that our baby cousin was born. And if there was something coming up in the next year that we needed Jesus to help us with, then we asked God to help us do those things as we made the paper chain.
Oh, wow. So it's like a chain connecting like past to future of prayers to Jesus. That's so cool.
So it was like a family prayer activity that we then got to see for the entire week we were there together.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I have one question. We have kind of a range of difficulty of different crafts. We have these pretty complicated stars, and we have these comparatively easier snowflakes back here. Where does this fall? Is it harder, easier, in the middle?
Much easier.
Oh, okay.
You can rip paper into strips, you can cut paper into strips, whatever you need to do. You can use tape, you can use glue. I've used paper clips, staples, anything you need. You just need some paper strips, maybe a writing utensil if you want to actually write your prayers on there, and something to hold them closed.
Great.
So I've invited Peter to help as my family put this year's paper chain together as we talk about some of the things that we are hoping God will do for us in the next year and thanking God for this past year. So go ahead and get your supplies and prepare your space and your hearts to make this paper chain and to welcome Christ at Christmas as we make ours. Our prayer chain.
That was pretty special to be able to do that with you. I mean, to have for the first time a chance to participate in a family tradition of yours. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us as we did this. I hope you will do this at home. It is really a good opportunity to zone out and just think to yourself, but also to say to each other some of the things you're thankful for and some of the things you're hoping will happen in the next year. I said that probably this entire chain could have been about the pandemic and needing God to be here for the vaccine, for relief, for all of the medical professionals.
Truly. What's also kind of nice, though, is that we find out that as we're sharing what things we're praying for on our links, what things we're hoping will happen that Jesus will help us with in the future, we find that some of ours are overlapping. And so we're realizing, whoever you do this with, you'll realize, where they are and see where your thoughts are overlapping and we're on the same page. And it's really actually a nice activity for how simple it is. So I hope you'll do it.
We will be with you tomorrow to read another picture book on our Story Friday nights. Make sure you have your pajamas on and we'll be there ready to read.
All right.
See you then.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.